Hey, I'm live. Guess what? It's still January and you have time to win. That's right. I'm going to share a personal story with you. My personal story. But first, I want to know who you are, where you're from, where you're listening in. I am not going to keep you long. I know you hear that all the time and people just go on and on and on, but I am not doing that today because I've got a few minutes and I'm hopping on the call with some winners who are already winning for this year. But I want you to join them. Hey, real quick, my personal story. You know, it was a time when I was struggling to figure it out. There was a time, literally, I have been laid off for the second time in 2 years. I know many of you, if you're reading the headlines in every news outlet, online, print media, wherever you are on the news, on the radio, all of these big tech and other big .com companies are laying off their employees. I know several people personally who have been laid off recently and people that I'm aware of. And you probably know some as well. And if it's you, I want to extend this to you. My sincere hope and wish and prayer that you will do something about it, that you will just not sit on the sidelines. By the way, I'm Lisa Ely, and I'm your six figure success mentor. And I show professional leaders just like you, mostly Christian women and a few good men, how to grow, thrive in careers and businesses. Why the both? I'm going to tell you the thing that I learned for myself is the system that I created to get a job making multiple six figures in 4 weeks is the same process that I used, man, to win and enter the winner's circle for a six-figure award. And I'm going to pack more of that soon. But let me say this today, tonight, like literally, there's still time for you to get in the room. So winning, I did a thing and I'm gonna show it to you two different ways. First, if you're in the room right now, this is where the winner circles start, right? You got to stand up and pay attention and listen in because I am showing literally 100,000 people. That is my goal, my hope, my prayer in my life before I say my last goodnight is that you'll be among the 100,000 people to enter the winner circle. And so let me talk about what winning is. But before I do that, I want to know who you are, where you're dialing from. I know there's a difference because I have a difference. There's a difference between where you're from and where you reside. So I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, the 216. And I and my family, my husband and I, we reside in Maryland, outside of the nation's capital in DC. So I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, but we reside in Maryland. And so where are you from? Where do you reside? It means a lot, right? That really stays with you. But this is what I really want you to know today about winning because, I've been playing really small. In fact, too small, way, way too small for the shoes that I am filling and occupying now, and for the ones that I'm growing into, and for the crown that I'll receive one day. I'm playing way too small. And I don't want you to do the same thing, make the same mistakes, because you don't have to. So if any of those things even resonate with you just a little bit, like just a little bit, this is what I want you to know. Winning, right? Like I literally thought about this on my plane ride home yesterday and my delay getting my bags. So winning, WIN, what does it stand for? What's important now? So winning is not about what you could do next year or the year after or in 6 weeks or in 7 weeks. What I am talking about is what you can do right now. And so right now, you can get yourself into a place, into a space to get the information so that you can get moving on your big winning goals. That's right. This year, right now, there's still time to do that. Like there's literally no reason why you can't. I will tell you, I was poured into so much this past week, literally so much. Thank you so much. Um, and if you're anything like me, if you're looking at this, I know you're probably like me. You know why? Because you've been playing too small too. But time's up for that, baby. That's right. I said it. It is time up for playing small because now is your time to take action. This is your season. Literally, your calling and your purpose have been waiting for you to respond and answer. And I just want to know, what in the world, what are you waiting for? I had to ask myself this as well. Like, what am I afraid of? So this is day one of 30 days of going live every single day. And let me tell you why I'm doing it. I'm not doing it for me. I'm doing it for you because me not coming on here, even just sharing for 5, 10, 15 minutes, whatever it is, for 2 minutes, literally means I'm playing too small because I know how to win. That's right. Over these next 30 days, I am going to be sharing more and more about my personal story. But let me share this little part with you today is that I lost, but really I didn't lose. The organizations that let me go, right? That had me on the list to be laid off, they really lost. But me, I really won because in the inside of every cloud of doubt, of fear, of uncertainty is always a way to win. And that's what I was able to do. And I want to share a bit with that with you. So do me a favor, if you want to hear a little bit about winning ways, what's important now, go ahead and drop a note in the chat for me because I'm going to share just a few things. I'm going to share 3 things, right? Maybe 4. But the first thing is winning is normal. The first win, I'm talking about winning is normal. You see, we've got to normalize the fact that despite that you might not have been selected for the job, they might not have said yes to the contract or the opportunity or the speaking engagement that you offer, or they might not have said yes and paid your invoice, that we've got to know that winning is normal, right? And so every time there is a no or a not now or not yet, there literally is getting you closer to yes. And then you've got to analyze the no, the not now, the not yet, and normalize it because it's going to help you develop the muscle to actually win. That's right. I said it. So, a coach of mine said this. He said, we eat no's for breakfast. And so what does that do? The no for breakfast literally normalizes it. So you're not taking it personal because it's not personal. It's about you getting in your reps and understanding what works and what doesn't work so that you can move forward with the information and the knowledge. In fact, I will tell you, we learn far, far more from our mistakes and our errors and from the no's than we ever could if every time a person said yes. We would never learn anything. We think it was okay. And then suddenly, if the yeses stopped and it was a bunch of no's, then you're wondering, like, why is that? The number 2, let me say this. Before I get to the number 2, I want to invite you to something. I want you to know that I'm going to unpack more of this tonight. Literally, I am hosting a career forward information session at 6 p.m. Eastern. But it's only for people who are serious, who consider themselves okay with no, and who are hard workers. This is not for, I just want to kick tires and just see. I do not want you to sign up and just see. Like, I literally do not want you to do that. I want you to only come if you know that you know that you know that you've got to do something different this year. In fact, it is the last 2 days of January. I cannot believe it. We're heading into February already. And you've been playing with your big dream. You've been playing and not winning. You've been playing too small, not using your voice, not saying yes when you should say yes and no when you should say no. If any of that is resonating with you, then this is for you. Literally, it is. Um, and I just want you to know, right? I want you to know. And this is the way to do it, right? You can always just DM me as well. But there's the bit.ly down below. And this is what I want you to know. I'm holding a space for you because I know you're serious. You're not playing. The second win is this: what I need. You can't win if you don't know what you need, right? I'll tell you this. This is real talk. I was laid off twice in 2 years. That's right. Me, like I'm the superstar, right? I'm the superstar. I was the superstar everywhere I've been. I'm a superstar in my business. I'm a superstar when I work with other people. I am literally, somebody called me the other day, the plug. I help you figure out to plug your holes, to plug into your power, to plug into your network, to plug in so you can up level and get to where you want to go or grow in your career and in your business. But let me say this: what I need. Do you know what you need to make it happen? I'm going to say 9 times out of 10, you possibly do know. But for those of you who don't, we can fill in the gap and plug you into what you need. For those of you who do know what you need, but you're just not doing it, we can plug you into the power source so you can get accountability and community to make it happen. Not by yourself, because it's an African proverb, and it says this: um, go fast, right? On your own, maybe, or go further together. So which one do you want? I want to go far. I don't know about you. I need to go far, 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 literally beyond what I thought I could go. The other thing is, I want to give you a Christian view of this. I want you, from a winning standpoint, to be walking in newness. It is a new year. It's a new business goal. It's a new mission. It's a new vision. It's a new career. Literally, the Bible tells us that you can't put new wine in old wineskins. You cannot put new wine in old wineskins. You need the newness, the flexibility, the stretch of the new wineskins for the wine, because as it as it as it becomes wine from grape juice, right? It expands and stretches, and that's what you need to do. You see, some of you may have been trying to put this new year, these new career goals, new business goals, new life goals in old processes and systems and tools. And guess what? It's not working. It's not working. But I am here to tell you that there is a new way to do it, and it's called Career Forward. And I am hosting an information session tonight at 6 p.m. And I'm telling you, if you're serious about winning, right? Making winning normal, and knowing that what I need, and then winning in newness, I better see you tonight, because um you're missing out. And I don't want you to miss out. I want you to be part of I want you to be part of something bigger than yourself. I'm part of something bigger than myself, and I am adapting new winning ways. I am not going to be staying in the darkness. I will always seek and follow after the light. I will follow my purpose and my path, and my purpose and my path includes you. In fact, some of you have been praying for an answer, right? You've been praying for an answer. Well, let me say this: I've been praying for an answer for you as well. Not just that, but I've been praying that I would have the courage to stand up and be visible, so you know that I'm here, waiting, willing, open to receiving you into our community, because I know that I am someone's answered prayer. And I've been praying that you would say yes and answer it when you see it. You see, don't be the person that's left in the middle of the ocean when the ocean liner and a plane came by and the boat came by to save the person in the middle of the ocean. And every single time the person said, no, thank you, God's going to save me. You see, God extends olive branches and help and assistance in different ways. And so if you are hearing me now and you've been praying for an answer, for a way to move forward, come and join me tonight so that you can get the information that you need to move forward. When? Because what did I say? Winning is now. Winning means now. It means moving now. It means going now. It means taking a leap of faith now. When? Now, not tomorrow. So that's all I got to say. Thank you for hanging out because you're helping me to answer my own personal call and purpose. And I'll see you tonight at Career Forward, the information session. It's all going down tonight. Oh, and by the way, guess what? I'm giving away something free. It's valued at over $500, and you got to be in the room to receive it. So I'll see you tonight. Take care. Lisa Ely signing off.